Welcome back, guys. Well, I guess we've got all of our iconics. We've got all of our legendaries. So where do we go from here? Well, craft them to level 50, I guess. And upgrade everything to level 50 and rebuy everything that was lower levels because upgrading doesn't quite work the way it should. But I'll talk about that in another video because I learned a lot while I was crafting these and upgrading everything. So in this video, I've got every iconic, every legendary. They put together because obviously each legendary has an iconic derivative, and it's just kind of like I made it as a kind of at a glance kind of thing for me to look at, so I can see what kind of values these things compare to each other from the iconic to the legendary. And there's some cracking stuff in there. And just you got to read with the iconics. You got to read the little section that what the upgrade really is, and there's some good guns in there as well. I've been playing with a couple, and that Comrade's pistol. Oh my god, this thing is disgusting, and the sniper rifle is like really bad. So okay, but it's there. I'll skip through them. There's like 7 or 8 pages. I'll skip through them for about 10 seconds, take a screenshot, whatever, and chuck some comments in down below. I've put this crafting page up first because obviously it has a massive effect on the numbers that you're looking at. But please take the numbers as a pinch of salt because the DPS figures are weird. I can't figure them out. Yeah, it's just strange. The math doesn't add up on them. So if you've got any 2 cent snap, chuck them in the comments section. Okay, so without further ado, let's rock and roll. We'll hide my beautiful face and we'll move on to the first page. Okay, and that's it. That's all the categories. Let me just check that back on there and check. I'll put the rifles page back on because just explain something I did when I was crafting. Obviously, with blueprints, you can do whatever you want. You can kind of manipulate the stats to the things that you want. You always get the same figures at the end. Obviously, relating to certain things in your crafting skill tree and all that kind of stuff. But wherever you do, you can craft 50 of something and all the numbers will still be exactly the same. What happens is when you craft say from an iconic to a legendary, or when you just craft a legendary, there's like a set of things, and it's easiest to explain say with rifles. If we take a look at the Copperhead and the Psalm, you can see there they've got thermal damage, crit chance, crit damage, burn chance, and headshot damage. Now the thermal damage and the burn chance are related. Obviously, if it was chemical damage, it'd be what is it? I can't remember. Whatever. But those will always be there. The crit chance, the crit damage, and the headshot damage multiplier, they can kind of be manipulated, but there is a fourth one, and it's ricochet damage. So what I've done is with the assault rifles, I've kind of manipulated it so that everything that I created was missing the ricochet damage, and that way then it just give a little bit of bonus to headshot damage or crit damage or whatever. And I've done that so there's like some kind of cohesion between all of them, so you can see that like none of these rifles have ricochet damage on them, so it kind of makes things a little bit the same, and it's pretty much the same for the others as well. SMGs obviously, tech and precision and power, those are the 4, right? Let's have a look at the pistols. The pistol's a bit more complicated. There's power, tech, smart, that's it.
Yeah, so with smart is a little bit simpler because you don't really get ricochet damage. There's not really a lot you can change or manipulate. And but I've tried to keep everything kind of the same and try to go for something that I was more interested in. An argue could be said that dumping crit damage for ricochet damage, for instance, with the assault rifles would be better because your base crit chance is you could get it really high with mods on your armor. I don't know. That it requires a lot of testing, but that wasn't what this was about. This was just me getting everything looking similar so I can make comparisons between everything. Um, Crafting, I learned a lot while I was doing it. I will make a video on it, especially with upgrading. Upgrading is just a mess. It's totally useless doing it. And but before I do that, I need to do a bit more testing because it's the kind of video that if I make something like a and I give some misinformation, I'll get flamed for it, and rightfully so as well. So, okay, well that's it. I hope that was okay, and I'll catch you in the next video, man. See you guys.